comma, gotta get it.
And this is watch it for the comma and the comma and the comma, got it. Comma and the comma and the comma, got it. Get it, comma and the
Comma, gotta get it.
and this is watch it for the comma and the comma and the comma, got it. Comma and the comma and the comma, got it. Get it, comma and the players in it. Hello. Hi. We're just in the middle of a conversation about how great of a night it's going to be tonight.
Yeah, a historic night. Hopefully a little bit of Valorant action, and I've been looking forward to this.
What? You have?
I have. It's been a while for me, at least, since you guys have seen me on stream. This is Cove.
Yes. No, you're not. I'm Cove.
Oh, I'm Leaf now.
Yeah, look at that.
Apparently it's April 1st.
You got the nameplates wrong. They didn't. They got it right. Welcome to Conestoga College. I'm Leaf, and this is Cove, and we're hanging out here today to see if we can watch some a little Valorant action. You can see the boys over there getting ready. It's a big match on the line for this one.
Huge match.
Yeah.
It'll matter a lot, especially for playoffs. And at the end of the day, that's what they're really playing for. I mean, if you're not going for playoffs, then are you really just playing to have fun at the end of the day? I guess.
Well, I mean, sometimes.
I guess sometimes. But come on, when you're a school like Conestoga, you got players this good.
Yeah.
You want to be making playoffs, and so tonight, I'm pretty sure it is.
That's
North
true.
Carolina State University, NECC.
You got it right, but you're getting ahead of ourselves. We haven't even talked about our boys yet. So why don't we take a deeper dive into who's playing? Not now.
Maybe.
That's right, same old squad you come to know and love at this point. Man, across the board, I love it. You see the two on the left side there with Kevin and Willie coming out of the squad this semester, and they've been absolutely killing it with this team.
Oh, just making their impact known. Willie especially.
Yes.
Some of the headshots, honestly. I'm not saying that none of the guys on the team are capable of also hitting headshots, but Willie in particular, when he makes his impact known on a game, you could feel it. It palpitates through the server, and he's one of those game changers. And one guy I'm glad is at Conestoga, and one of those guys that, you know, as from, before the summer and my first semester here casting, he's one of those guys that's really changed the game for Conestoga.
Well, again, we talk about him, but across the board, there's a reason that a few of these other guys have been on the squad for this whole time anyways. I mean, Nan, you see him just second in from your left there. He's just been such a great diver. He just rolling every single time. A lot of times gets 1 to 2 kills on those entry frags. It's good. You trust that guy to get in there. Some days are up, some days are down, but overall you can rely on him. Down the other end, Kip, Silly Shadow. I mean, these guys are mainstays on the roster for a reason. Kip, just a smart head to him, and Silly Shadow, I feel like he's always just a bit of a sleeper on the squad.
And here we see some of the standings and talking about these players and where they've ended up here. 5-1 for 15 points, tied with University of Maryland, but they're 5-2. And of course, we're talking about the playoff implication. NCSU red 4-2. So this is a huge matchup. 2 top 4 teams, Leaf.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to really get into the weeds of this right now because, as you mentioned before, Maryland is we've lost to them earlier, and our team we're facing off right now, NCSU. These guys are 4-2 right now. If they can beat us, they go 5-2 and also win that head-to-head. Now, I haven't gotten confirmation of how many teams make it up through playoffs, but if it's 2, that would put us behind both Maryland and NCSU, which means no playoffs, which means very important matchup.
It really will just come down to what happens tonight, and you just got to hope that the players are as locked in as they possibly can be. I'm confident that they know if it is a win in your end situation, but if they don't know, they better be playing as if it is one. Well, you can't skip a beat.
Yeah, even just hearing through the grapevine about their matchup with Maryland that they did end up losing, and that was a 1-2. Like they lost 1-2, right? It wasn't like it was a blow; it was close. They said, yeah, we could win that, but it was so early in the season they just weren't communicating as effectively as they could. We mentioned it with 2 of the newer players on the squad. You get into a little bit of a swing of it. So to get a team like Maryland right off the bat, that sometimes can catch you off guard. And later in the season, you're like, well, we're better now. If we play them again, we know we could beat them. Granted, Maryland could also be better.
That's one of those things that you risk, but like Conestoga, the school, like what we've seen all semester from every single team that we've had is improved play. I mean, a lot of them started out strong, but I want to especially give mention of the Call of Duty team.
Right.
One of those guys that they stuck together, and because of team chemistry, built on and got better. It's something that Conestoga, maybe it's the Esports Hub, maybe it's just the inclusivity that they have. They're able to build that team chemistry.
It's 100%. Okay, I wouldn't say 100%. It's a large percentage of the fact that there is a facility and an infrastructure, a support team behind these players. Because if this was just a squad that's playing from home, they don't have this. They don't have coaches. They don't have people putting a stream on for them to perform in front of other people. It's a lot easier for animosity to creep in and that become too much that you fall apart, right? And again, there was a big reckoning with the COD squad where they had to sit down and say, guys, we have to move past an obstacle here. And they did that. They went through those rough talks. And the only way they could do that is because they had a coach behind them to back it up. They had a squad that has to perform on a live stream. And that pressure puts you on the right path. So absolutely, having an infrastructure that Conestoga has here allows teams to be able to battle through those things. Like, it's not even just we're here and have to say nice things about it. It's absolutely a factor into how teams can bounce back from bad starts.
It's a unique thing, and it's something that I hope that the players are able to cherish and really take the most advantage of. Of course, we'll see it with Valorant tonight, hopefully, and if they're able to really come together, play as a team like they're able to, like we know that they can. They've shown it on stream before. Then we should see some fireworks.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, of course.
Oh yeah. No, again, what we've seen from this squad is a very good mental. Like the overall, sure. Again, their concern, what I heard was with Maryland, it just wasn't. They weren't just communicating super well early on. It had nothing to do with the mental. So I expect them to definitely be able to lock in important moments like this. But we could theorize all we want, so why don't we hear from one of the players themselves?
Welcome to the Condors. Curtis, Brody, love you guys. And I told you guys, actually last week when I had Nan here, that you were actually going to be brought here. I got Kevin with me. Finally.
Yep. I got thrown under the bus.
You didn't get thrown under you just got snagged to the front of the bus.
Yep, pretty much.
Had to sit next to the teacher.
It's rough out here. The chairs we like some of us like the Razor chairs, some of us like the blacklight chairs. I personally like the office chairs.
Why?
It's just more comfortable. It depends on the armrest height. Like Willie likes the pillow on the blacklight chair.
Oh yeah, he had to go searching for that pillow.
Yeah,
actually.
it's such like a specific thing that it just helps us be more comfortable when we play.
So are you saying like if we changed those chairs, you would play differently?
Probably, yeah. Like if I had the Razor chair, I'd be uncomfortable all game. I think I played one match with it because there was no office chairs, and I played very bad.
Okay, so what we're learning is you keep the chairs. We're going to label the chairs, make sure you guys don't lose them.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's how we're going to win. However, I'm curious, though, because we're kind of confused in terms of how many teams make it to playoff. Is it 2? Is it 4?
I think it's 4, because a 4-team playoff would make the most sense. It wouldn't really make sense if it was top 2.
Yeah.
And then if it's top 4, since there's 2, like, groups in our, like it's East A and B. I'm assuming it's the top 4 of East A and top 4 of East B, and then we verse each other.
So is it 8 total teams that go against each other?
I think it's 8 total. Yeah, that would
Should
make
we
the
like
most
yell
sense.
at them and like confirm it? Do you like throw a little okay sign up before you get correct?
I haven't been notified much of like the bracket. Like I'm constantly asking questions, but pretty much just show up and play the game.
I mean, hey, that's the main point of it, that you actually sit on that desk and you start playing. Because we all know if you don't, you don't play.
Yeah.
How do you keep your head straight when you sit up there with cameras on you?
Mainly just focus on the game. Like once we get actually into the game, I honestly forget that we're on stream. You just get so locked in that you forget there's a camera pointed at you, and you're just talking to your teammates on how to win.
Is that why? I feel like that is secretly that's actually why a lot of our players pull the screens as close to their faces as they can.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane. Does that not hurt your eyes?
If you do it for a very long amount of time, I'm assuming it would, but you just get so used to it that it just becomes normal, like a second habit.
That's concerning. Do you not, okay, because you wear glasses. Do you not have blue light filter on your glasses for that or no?
No, I don't. I've
should.
heard that I should, but I've also been told that I shouldn't.
What does that mean?
Like,
what do you mean?
My optometrist said that I shouldn't get it. Like, apparently it's a myth.
Is
Blue
it
light
though?
glasses.
Like, I didn't know this is like a controversial thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I was told by a bunch of my friends, like even Willie, to get them because apparently he has it on his glasses. So when I went to my next appointment, I was like, can I get blue light implemented on my glasses? And she's like, yeah, that's a myth.
She doesn't know.
She's like,
Don't
yeah,
pay
that's
extra
pretty
for
much
it.
just a marketing scam that people get so that you spend a couple $100 on your glasses.
The only thing I noticed about it, because I do have a pair of blue lights, it just turns the room blue. I'm not even joking. I'll take them off. I'm like, oh, it's actually like not blue in here.
Yeah,
That's just my glasses.
I've never experienced it, so I don't know.
I will say though, there is a little voice. The demons are speaking to me right now. They're very friendly though. Something about snake oil.
Snake oil?
You can try it. You can be our tester. If you're not gonna wear blue light glasses, you can put snake oil. I don't know if you tested
I've
or what.
never
but
heard of. I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. Your guess is probably better than mine, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what even to say about that.
Okay, well, to be fair, the demons are speaking once again. It's actually kind of funny. It's really strange. This is why women get put in asylums.
Oh.
However, snake oil means it's a myth.
Oh, what? That's what it actually means.
That's what the voices told me.
The
The voices are
I don't know if
speaking,
the voices
Kevin.
are speaking the truth here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's snake oil.
Don't know. You should get a pair of blue light glasses and test it out. Play like 2 different scrim games, one with your normal glasses, one with blue light, see if there's any difference.
All right, I'll try it. I'll see if I can get some, but I've been advised against it.
Okay, well, we're going to temporarily go against your eye doctor's advice, okay?
Probably shouldn't be going against the professionals, but
Mine, honestly, I should actually ask mine. The next time I see him, I'm going to double check it. Maybe it's just different eye doctors, different advice. I don't know. However, we've been yapping a long time.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you back to the desk, and
Okay,
I'm going to
yeah.
send you guys back to Leaf and Cove.
There's a decent amount to unpack there, I guess, except
quite a
the
bit.
problem is that I missed the one important thing that I was looking for. So hopefully production can tell me what they said, whether it is top 2 or not, because obviously that changes whether it's important. I think we both missed that piece of information.
Yeah, for playoffs,
Top 4, I
it is
just got
top
it. Okay,
4.
cool.
And what we really heard from that is that he just shows up and plays. And I guess that goes
Well,
into
that's
the
the-
mentality
yeah, that's
of
the
the
job, yeah.
players. Like, it goes into the mentality of them, though. They don't think of it as, this is a super important game for playoffs. They think of it as, let's come here, let's play some Valorant
Well, they
together.
wanna win.
And let's win, of course.
Yeah.
Like, but they're not letting the pressure get to them. And
Yeah.
that's the part that, gives me optimism. It gets me hopeful for
Well, it's the right
way they play.
approach to having anything where you're trying to be the best is to try to win the thing in front. You don't think about what's next. You don't think about what's forward. You think about what are the things that I needed to improve on from the last time I played and make sure that this time I play is the best I have played or as a team that we have played. So as long as you can walk away, regardless of a win or a loss, and say, yes, we played better than last time, that's the focus you should have. Again, of course, winning feels good, and it's good if that is the result of you playing better. Sometimes you can win, play worse, and still walk away saying, oh, we didn't play good. I'm not happy with that win, which is still the right mentality because that means you didn't see personal growth, which, as I said, should be the focus.
You always have to leave room for improvement, and so we'll see what this Conestoga team, if they are able to come in, win, and secure a top 4 spot a lot, they could breathe a lot easier knowing that it's not top 2.
Well, yeah, because if I did my math right, regardless of win or loss now, they should be cleared in.
I'm not a math man, as we all have found out, so
Right.
I'm going to take your word for it here.
Yeah, I do believe they would end up in a 3rd place position for that. But yeah, so that definitely alleviates some of the pressure of having to make sure that you get a win. Because again, when you're in that, if you do lose focus and think about, okay, we have to get the win, think about that bigger macro story to it, you could pull yourself out of the game in the moment where you need that flow state to exist.
Yeah, just not letting the game get to them, really, at the end of the day. And they've talked about it already, that they get so locked in with their screen that they want to stay locked into the game, and so not letting the macro affect them. There,
Exactly.
That's what matters.
Cool. Well, we get this match all ready to go. We are going to do a quick break, and hopefully on the other side we can get some action. So go stretch your legs, and we'll see you on the other side.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.
Esports is for everybody. That's what makes this so special, where there's not a lot of barrier to entry. It's, do you have a passion for gaming? That's all it really takes. There's so many different things involved in this. It really does take that full team to make a successful event run. And that's what this program does. You got the lighting going on, you got the video capture going on, you got the whole production crew that are packaging this all together, you have the shoutcasting that's happening. We want to be, that pinnacle for esports. We want students to come here, learn from industry best, and launch their careers in esports. You have that new arena that's being built. To have that investment through the college, it proves a lot. We're invested in this. This can lead to something really big and something really neat and something that you're really invested in. It's a billion-dollar industry, and we really can't wait to see where this goes.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
And welcome back. I'm glad you guys stuck around. But on the other side of this, Cove and I have some news for you that does not pay off your patience, right?
Bad news. Bad news. I'll let you breathe the bear of it. I'll sit here silently and frown.
Okay. Well, we won't have a stream tonight. I mean, it's as simple as that. But we'll get into the nitty-gritty of that. I mean, we may as well take a look at standings now, too, because just to let you know what's happening here and why it's not happening. So recently, over the weekend, there was a daylight saving time. And there may have been some confusion over when the match needed to be played. So it looks like the match actually was supposed to be an hour before this. Condors may have to throw up a forfeit. Now, you look at, though, we talked before, I said we should be in third, but we're in second place, right?
Just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess the head-to-head with North Carolina State goes in our favor because we never actually did.
Well, so I'll break it down. It's an interesting tiebreak set.
It's confusing.
So what happens was that they actually go by game wins.
Nice. That's good for our Conestoga squad.
Yeah, so that actually puts us ahead of NCSU. The head-to-head's actually the third criteria when it comes to the tiebreak. I've just often seen the head-to-head being the first one. Personally, I prefer that. But hey, in this case, we'll take it because it does put us in second place. Now, we talked about it before. It's still top 4 that I believe make it through into those playoffs. So Condors would have been fine anyways. But for seeding, that's really good because getting the second seed going into that from our group is going to make sure that our matchup in the playoffs is better for us.
It's a big advantage. We've seen tournaments in the past, I mean, with determining seeds for different brackets, and having that 1 and 2 seed it's just such an advantage. It goes such a long way, and it's not just about that first matchup you play. It's about what you play after that and who your opponents are as the tournament shakes out. And being in this seed, I mean, it's a lucky break, so to say, for Conestoga, considering everything else. Yeah. Of course, like, hey, you wish things could have been different, but we're here now, and that's just kind of how you have to face it, and, you know, it could be worse.
And it's that extra practice that would have been nice, too, against a squad, right? It's, you know, the longer you're off from playing matches, the harder it is once you get into, again, playoffs later on that it's going to be. You've had a longer time between actual competitive matches. So it does overall suck, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still second place. Not too shabby. But that does mean we won't have anything to show you tonight, and we don't have anything tomorrow as well. But we will be back on Wednesday for some more Condors action. So hopefully you can join us then. Of course, we're going to be hitting up some COD and Rocket League. The stream's going to kick off at 7 o'clock. Well, a few minutes before that for pre-show, but 7 o'clock for some of those games. You're not going to be here, though.
Sadly, I will not. Missing out on this Wednesday, but I will be here for our next day of action Thursday.
Okay, cool.
Which that will be plenty exciting. What is that one? Also, Rocket League and Valorant, hopefully?
I looked at it, and I've already forgotten what it is.
Oh, so I'm pretty sure that's what I was told. All I'll hope and all I'll say, hopefully there's some Valorant.
Okay.
Hopefully we make up for tonight.
We'll find out later. And you guys can, again, check out on our socials.
And I just got told, as Willow would say, by the demons, just Rocket League. No Valorant.
Okay.
Sorry, Valorant fans out there. Now I'm the bearer of bad news.
Okay. Well, the good news is, again, we'll be back Wednesday, and you can go check all of our socials to make sure you keep an updated date on everything that's going on. So whether you're watching on, well, any platform, follow, subscribe, go hit all the other socials, follow, subscribe, whatever it is on those platforms. Either way, we thank you for joining us, giving us your time tonight. No games, but again, we'll make sure that we deliver on Wednesday. Cove, thanks for chilling, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday.